The ancient seers spoke of a profound truth, that the path to liberation lies not in accumulation, but in the sacred art of letting go. What the Vedic texts call vairagya, the divine practice of release, holds secrets far deeper than modern interpretations suggest. Today, we'll explore 5 universal signs that the cosmos is inviting you into this transformative surrender. Let me share with you what traditional wisdom reveals about these sacred signals. The ancient texts speak of nimitta, divine signs that appear when consciousness is ready for profound transformation. These aren't mere coincidences, they're cosmic invitations to evolve. Consider the first sign, what the ancient texts call Shanti Abhava, the mysterious loss of peace with the familiar. Consider the case of Rachel, a 58-year-old meditation teacher who noticed a growing restlessness with her decades-old spiritual routine. This wasn't ordinary dissatisfaction, it was what traditional wisdom calls udara, the soul's yearning for elevation. When this happens, you might find your usual practices, relationships, or environments no longer resonate at the deep level they once did. This isn't regression, it's a sign of spiritual evolution. The ancient texts speak of this as Vishada Yoga, the yoga of divine discontent that precedes transformation. Now, let's explore the second sign, what tradition calls Svapna Sandesh, messages through dreams. The ancient texts teach that before major life transitions, the higher self communicates through dream symbols. Consider Thomas, a 62-year-old practitioner who repeatedly dreamed of empty rooms, a classic symbol of readiness for new spiritual dimensions. Traditional wisdom offers a practice called Nidra Sakshi, becoming a witness to your dream patterns. Keep a dream journal by your bed, and upon waking, record any recurring themes or symbols. The texts suggest that patterns emerging over 3 lunar cycles carry special significance. The third sign manifests as what ancient wisdom calls Sharira Bodha, the body's knowing. Let me share how this often appears. You might experience unusual sensations, energy moving through your body, unexpected shifts in appetite, or changes in sleep patterns. These aren't random, they're what the texts describe as Deha Suddhi, the body's purification preparing for release. Consider the case of Patricia, a 55-year-old energy worker who experienced unprecedented physical sensations before a major life transition. Her body was displaying what traditional texts call Mukti Lakshana, symptoms of approaching liberation. The texts speak of Pratyahara Lakshana, subtle withdrawals of energy from old patterns. You might notice yourself naturally pulling back from certain activities or relationships. This isn't forced detachment. It's what the ancient ones called Sahaja Vairagya, spontaneous release that comes from deep wisdom rather than aversion. Let's move to the fourth sign, synchronicity clusters. Traditional wisdom speaks of Daiva Sankatha, divine signals that appear in patterns. When it's time to let go, the universe often sends repeated messages through seemingly random coincidences. Numbers, symbols, or themes mysteriously appear in patterns. Here's how to work with these signals. The ancient practice of Chintamani involves keeping a small journal of synchronicities. When 3 or more related signs appear within one lunar cycle, traditional wisdom suggests paying special attention. The fifth and most profound sign is what the texts call Antarika Shunya, the sacred void. This manifests as a mysterious emptiness, not depression, but a divine clearing. Consider Michael, a 60-year-old practitioner who experienced this profound emptiness before a significant spiritual breakthrough. Traditional wisdom offers a powerful practice for navigating this void. Known as Shunya Dhyana, it involves sitting quietly for 20 minutes at dawn, embracing the emptiness without trying to fill it. This isn't meditation as you know it. It's what the texts call Rinam Bhavana, becoming one with the void. This void often accompanies what tradition calls Purva Bhasa, preliminary glimpses of higher consciousness. Consider the case of Sarah, a 63-year-old meditation practitioner who experienced moments of inexplicable clarity and peace during this phase. The ancient texts describe these as Amrita Bindu, drops of immortal awareness preceding major spiritual shifts. Let me share with you how to work with these signs when they appear. The ancient practice of Sakshi Bhava, becoming a witness, is essential. Rather than reacting to these signs, observe them with quiet awareness. Traditional wisdom teaches that resistance only prolongs the process of release. Here's a daily practice the ancient texts recommend. Spend 11 minutes at dawn in Mukti Mudra, the hand position of release. With your palms facing up, visualize golden light dissolving all that needs to be released. This simple yet profound practice helps align your energy with the natural flow of letting go. Remember, these signs often appear together, creating what traditional wisdom calls samyama, a perfect convergence of signals. When 3 or more signs manifest simultaneously, the texts speak of this as Kala Yoga, divine timing for release. As we conclude, let me share something crucial about this process. The ancient texts remind us that letting go isn't about loss. It's about creating space for what the universe has prepared for you. What feels like ending is what tradition calls Nava Arambha, a divine beginning. Traditional wisdom teaches that when these signs appear, they're not just suggesting change. They're revealing your readiness for transformation. You're not losing anything essential. You're releasing what the ancient texts call Maya Bandha, bonds that no longer serve your evolution. Stay open to these sacred signals. Trust in what the ancient ones called Rita, the cosmic order that orchestrates perfect timing. Your readiness to recognize these signs is itself a sign of your spiritual maturity. Let this wisdom be your guide as you master the sacred art of letting go.